Them no know, them no know, them no know. Say me a real top girl. Them fi know me a real top girl, real top girl, real top girl. Me can do it natural. Them no know, them no know, them no know. Say me a real top girl. Them fi know me a real top girl, real top girl. Me can do it natural. Face pretty, me no need no filter. Real top girl I road, sharp like splinter. Me no wear girl clothes, me no pose in a rental. Work for this, it no coincidental. Money longer than the line in the airport. Eat them white like my Air Force, me a drip. On the soon need a raincoat, creep up on them like police in a plain clothes. Them no know, them no know, them no know. Say me a real top girl. Them fi know me a real top girl, real top girl. Me can do it natural. Them no know.
Hey YouTube besties, this is your girl Arlena. We're back at it again with a new video. This time I'm going to be laying acrylic on my dominant hand. So you're going to see me using my left hand to lay acrylic on my right hand. This would have been the acrylic that I got from AliExpress as suggested by Kiera. This was the first time I was actually using it, so you would have seen me do the stilettos on my left hand, and I did a short set on my right hand. So this is what I'm doing here. Here I'm going to say my thank yous. If you are new, thank you for coming. And if you want to see future videos from me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so that you may be notified whenever I upload. If you are returning, a big thank you. Don't forget to like and comment, and if you want to go the extra mile, please share to your socials. Thank you once again, everyone, and do enjoy the video. I'm going to insert some music so that you guys can listen in the interim, and I'll be back a little bit later. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you think or find that I sound a bit husky, it's because I'm really tired, so my voice has that sleepy monotone to it. Do enjoy, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna explain my application process. Because I am a beginner and I am now trying to figure out the different products that I'm using, I tend to work with small beads to ensure I have control of the acrylic when I'm laying it. So it doesn't matter how many beads I have to use to make the nail. I'm gonna work with how many ever beads I need to. Um, yes, you always hear a person say, oh, they prefer the one ball or two ball method. As a beginner, I don't care how many balls it takes as long as my application is good and the nail structure is good. That will give me the best retention. I will work with 100 beads if I have to. I tend to work with smaller, wetter beads because I find because it is so hot in Barbados, I find I tend to work better with a wetter bead because it gives me more time to work with the product. That way it doesn't dry fast on me. I am sure as I go and I grow, I will be able to work with possibly a one bead method or a two bead method. But for now, I prefer to work with how many ever beads I need to and a wetter bead rather than doing, uh, how should I say? Rather than perfecting my liquid to powder ratio, I am trying to learn the products that I'm working with and my temperatures to make sure I have a good application, good structure, and great retention. So that is my preference at the moment to make it work for me. Now, I'm sure you guys would have watched Kiara's video where she spoke about these acrylics from AliExpress being on par with not polished in terms of their consistency and how they apply. I've never had not polished products. I am hoping and praying that I do soon. They just had their mystery box launch, and that is something that I am praying and hoping by this time next year I will be able to purchase on my own. The only thing that I would have bought from Not Polish was their neutralizing drops, and I love that. That has made me using the Mere Secrets monomer so much easier to deal with because of the potency of the smell of that Mere Secrets monomer. I have also since then bought Dynamics monomer, and I can actually use the Dynamics monomer without the neutralizing drops. And I have not had any issues with the monomer as yet. So fingers crossed that Dynamics nail supply monomer will be my monomer going forward. Unless someone gives me some Kiara Sky, not polished, or Zuli. For now, I'm going to stick with Dynamics. So, as you guys can see, I always take my time, especially when it comes to me doing my right hand. I am not rushing, I am taking my time, laying every bead, making sure each crevice of my nail is covered because of how my nails grow. It grows with a curve, and my cuticle area, it has a dip between my nail and my actual skin. So sometimes I have to pull or force the skin down to make sure I get to the edge of my nail to make sure that every bit of my natural nail is covered. This acrylic is such a great acrylic to work with The color I'm using here is 528. That is my favorite color to use on myself most of the time when I'm doing my sister's nails, my client Karen's nails. I would use 557. But they are close, but the 558 is a bit darker, so it works great on my skin tone. My sister and Karen has a more of a brown or tanned color, while I am much darker, so I think this one suits my skin very well. I'm gonna insert some music here again. I'm tired of talking. I don't know what else to talk about. That is my issue when doing my voiceovers because I don't talk much. I don't know what to talk about. And because most of my application is in real time, I don't see a need to explain what I'm doing, especially if it's just an overlay that I'm doing. It's a different case if I was doing a design. So enjoy, and I'll be back. I think the filing is sped up. I think it is. I am not certain. But if it is not, then I'm guessing you might only see me filing a few of my nails and not all of them because there is no way I would have caught all of it on camera. Okay, here I'm capping with clear because this was my first time using this acrylic powder. I wanted to see if when I capped, if there will be a difference against if I use it on its own, whether or not there would be. So this is my first time doing it with capping, and then when I did the refill, did I do a refill? Yes, when I refilled this set, I didn't cap, and I took off as much of the clear as I possibly could and did a fresh overlay over the already done portion of it to see if there was a difference. There wasn't, so I didn't need to cap. Okay, so my routine for filing is a 80/80 grit file to remove, let's say, any acrylic that is stuck onto the side of my skin and shape. And then I use a 5-in-1 bit to debug anything that I need to take off when it's not smooth. And back then I was also using that 5-in-1 carbide bit to seal my cuticles. Then I would use the orange sponge buffer to buff the nail, and 180 grit buffer with cuticle oil to smooth and shine. Then I would wash my hands thoroughly to make sure I get rid of any excess oils from the cuticle oil and top with a top coat. If I'm doing a painted design, I will do the painted design first and then top coat. If I'm adding bling, I will add the top coat first and then add the bling and dry for 30 seconds. Sorry, not 30, 60 to 90 seconds. I normally do 90 seconds. What, 30 seconds or what? So here you see me adding the cuticle oil, and then I'm going to buff with my 180 grit buffer. Okay, so we're at the final stages of the video. Here I'm using my Purple Phoenix top coat to add a layer of top coat to the nail. Because I wore it for a day before I did the design, because of the time. That's why I'm top coating. And then I do the design with the Savillon gel paint and did another layer of top coat. But normally, if I'm doing the design at the same time, I will do the design first and then top coat once. But because of the time and I was tired from doing both hands, and I was like, I need to go to bed, and I had to go to work the next day. So I just top coated, wore it plain for the day, and when I got home the nighttime, then I did my design on both fingers. Sorry, both hands, both fingers, both hands. So for my right hand, I did a rainbow design. If you're still here, go ahead and put some rainbows in the comment section. This is a design. This was so ugly. I was like, I wanted to take it off, and I was like, no, you have to show everything that you do so that you can see your growth and your subscribers can see that growth. So I would like to thank you guys for coming once again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. If you are returning, don't forget to like, comment, and share on your socials. And if there is anything that you guys want to ask, I would like you to go ahead and ask in the comment section. If there is any suggestions as to what do you want to see or what do you want me to do in the future, go ahead and put it in the comment sections because I would like us to be very interactive. And if you have any tips for me, go ahead and put them in the comment section. I am here to learn. If there's anything that I can teach you, I will be happy to. We're all here to learn new things and grow. And I think the only way that I can learn is if you have your commentary for me, be it bad or good. It doesn't matter if you think it's bad, if you think it's good. I want you to make suggestions and I will take them. So thank you guys once again. This is Arlena sending you lots of love, sunshine, and rainbows from Barbados. Bye, YouTube besties.
A regular me off it tell a boy do say yes. And the game I play me off it win.